Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play E.V.O, The Search for Eden. I fought a whole bunch of Tyrosaurs, and I have gotten as much as I could, evolutionary point-wise, in the last 20 minutes, give or take. In the last video, we fought our way to this cave here in the center of Africa, after fighting off basically everything that got in our way between South America and Africa. We teleported to Africa, we beat up the enemies there, we beat up the human guarding the cave, and now we gotta go in. This is where everything comes to a head. And I forgot to mention in the last video that when you transform into a human, your icon on the overworld map changes. And because of that, you are now this Bigfoot looking thing, and that signifies you have reached human form. And despite the boss battle music here, the Chrome main guy that you fought here isn't going to be here anymore. And oh boy, as soon as you take the elevator up, I forgot all about this music. I did my entire practice run with a YouTube playlist going, so that's why I haven't even heard this. Jeez, you can eat this rabbit for 5 HP, but then you got the dino people. Why did you come in? We are the dino people. We escaped extinction and evolved. We are the only ones who use the crystal. It is too dangerous to keep this crystal. We must seal off the crystal immediately. Until then, no one may enter Eden. Go home. If you don't go home, you will regret staying here. And these guys will pretty much throw fireballs at you. But you can beat them up for healing and experience points, because why not? And I don't like these guys, as you can see. And, well, there's two ways to get to where we need to go. There is a top path, but I'd rather not even... Well, I guess I have to. No chance in not doing it now. But by going up and then further to the right, we should be able to reach the... we should be able to reach our next destination. And where does this take me? Alright. And I should be careful here because some of the blue lights that some of these dino people send at you, they turn into these blobs and you have to destroy them, or else they'll just keep leaping all over you and making your life a living heck. If they just shoot straight forward, they're just going to just be projectiles. But if they plop on the floor like that, then that means that you are fighting a blob. Also, some of these guys can do karate kicks, and some of them really love spawning around here for some reason. And some of them love doing the karate kick too. I may have to heal. Yeah, I'm gonna have to heal real quick. Thankfully, all you have to do is just go into the evolution menu and just press B repeatedly, and you should be able to heal from there. No big deal. And once we reach the elevator here at the end, we should be able to go to the left, and from here, we should be able to make it to the exit. There are some green crystals. If we went all the way up and then went all the way right at the top floor, we would have been able to find a green crystal, but that was about it. And there's going to be another one here in case you need it. You shouldn't, though. And I need to beat you up really, really badly. Good gracious! The pot containing the crystal has exploded! And as soon as you approach this thing, you will be carried upwards by the crystal. Welcome to the final chamber of E.V.O. The Search for Eden. And I'm going to increase my body size because I want full health for this. This will make keeping track of my health just a little bit easier. And when you approach this ring of orbs, you will meet the final boss of the game. You are the one trying to obtain entrance into Eden with help from Gaia. I am Bullbox, the strongest creature in this world. I have evolved into a caveman by eating the crystals the dino people have collected. I will go to Eden. I am the most suitable partner for Gaia. Therefore, we will rule the future. I've got some bad news for you. You will not make it to Eden. This is the end of your journey. And this thing evolved from a caveman to this weirdly multi-celled organism thing, and we have to beat it up in order to beat the game. So we're going to start by jumping up and hitting Bullbox in this thing that I'm guessing is Bullbox's head. And we get this yellow thing. Yeah, these little orbs will pop out at random. And the yellow orb, the yellow spiked orb, gives us this Iguanodon, who will try to attack us with a scream attack. That affects everything on screen, which is you. And we were able to beat him up, and also Bullbox has an attack of their own. I don't even know if Bullbox has a gender, so I'm just going to call it it/their/they/whatever. Keep hitting it a couple times, and we should get another thing. We got the red ball, which is the cockroach. And what you're supposed to do is hit the cockroach and then jump into the air and attack once it's behind you. Just jump straight up at when it goes in a circle, then just turn around, ow, and smack it while it's in the air. That's what you're supposed to do. But I came here with over 100,000 E.V.O. points. So therefore, I'm just able to do this. You can just get in the corner here and just do this. I don't even need to jump, do I? And the Bullbox tries to attack you while you're facing one of the enemies. Just whack him in the head and you'll just go away. You can even jump on him and he'll go away. Or at least jump on his head, really. So you can either... I don't know why it does that. You can either hit the cockroach, jump straight up as it flies in a circle and turn around and hit it, or you can just get in the corner like I did and just whack it every time it just comes down your way. Now, which one is this one? Ah, this is the teal one. I believe this one gives you meat, which you can eat for 1,000 EP and heal all of your health. 6 of the orbs are enemies. 2 of them are just... they're just red herrings. Well, I wouldn't say red herrings. I would say they're just larks. And here's this yellow one. It's a pink Debustega. And he fights just like he did in the earlier parts of the game. Only thing is, we can just keep jumping on him. I know this doesn't do a lot of damage every time I jump on him, but it does something. I'm able to keep at least a steady stream of damage going. And if you can hit the Debustega with your attack, with your makeshift axe, so be it. Ow. Ow. I would just recommend jumping on him. Or maybe I can just keep doing... Cool. If I can get him in the corner like that, I can just trap him there and just keep hitting the giant pink Debustega. I'll take damage, but as long as I keep myself healed, the Debu Sticker will go down long before I do. And here is the purple one. If I remember correctly, this is the Hawkman with the red Hawkman with the sword. You want to hit him out of the air, then you want to keep striking with your weapon. I may hit Bullbox doing this, I may not. Oh. Okay, he does come back. He does go back. Hawkman was kind of easy. Now, which one is this one going to be? Oh, we're going to get the blue one. I want to think... Yeah, this is the jellyfish. You want to hit it a couple times. Want to watch out for Bullbox too while you're doing it. And after about 3 hits from the axe, if you're in the big form, you will get a giant jellyfish. And all he does is just fly around and try to shock you. That's it. Ow. Want to make sure I don't get hit too much. If I get hit too much, it's probably going to be bad. I'm going to heal just in case. Because I feel like this is going to be pretty bad if I don't. I wanted to eat that, thank you. Thanks, Bullbox. You were a great help. You were appreciated. But yeah, just keep jumping and hitting the jellyfish and you should be able to take it down. And the green one is probably the worst, because this is the green Zanictus that just flies around and tries to eat you. I need to heal. This is probably the hardest of the monsters that you'll face, because you're just going to have to do a lot of jumping and attacking and avoiding and just staying away, getting whatever hits you can. Ow. Again, be sure you come here with plenty of E.V.O points, because it's 1,500 per heal, and you're probably going to be healing a lot just to save your own hide. And I'm going to go for one more hit. And his teeth come out when you hit him. Glad I showed that off. And you're being a butt. Go away, Bullbox. I need to heal again. I know this is really cheap, but this works. I'm glad I have all these E.V.O points, so that way I can do this really easily, and I can just keep healing myself, and that'll be that. You can stand between the tail and the head. That can be a little useful in case you need a little bit, give yourself a little bit of help at fighting them. And yeah, expect the background to just disappear a lot like that. Ow. When you pause or go to the E.V.O screen or the evolution screen, because you're going to be going between healing and fighting a lot with this guy probably. I'm going to go for one more hit. Maybe. How about? There we go. We took our last hit. We can't afford any more damage with 7 hit points. So, there we go. Eventually, we'll be able to take the fish down. Ow! And there's just one more. There's the white orb. And it's just a baby Debustega. That's all it was. The second Lark was left for last. Once Bullbox runs out of orbs, just keep striking the head, and you've won. And because I can walk in the Bullbox, I'm going to show off what happens when he dies. You get to see all of his mitochondria and his cells and his DNA just get wiped off top to bottom, one molecule at a time, and that's it. I am Gaia. Thank you for defeating Bullbox. We would not have had any future in the land of Eden if they would have come here. Let us go to Eden. Finally, we are close to the end of evolution. And we can walk to the right. And we can't quite put the controller down yet because we still have this whole tunnel to go through. There are no enemies. You just walk to the right. That's it. We're done. We just have some dialogue to go through, and yeah. We have beaten E.V.O, the search for Eden. I am Gaia. Finally, you have reached Eden. You have passed a severe test of nature. You have completed the trial, survival of the fittest. Our future is before us. We can control our destiny. Let's continue our journey. Well, the journey continues, but not for us, because this is the ending. And we now go to this weird red world. Earth is in the background. There's a UFO, and there are aliens. After all our attempts, we were not successful. That is correct. It was our pride, and I am very sorry we intervened in the evolution of this planet. So, Martians did it. This all happened because of Martians. I think it is okay now. They can become even better creatures now than we ever expected. You are right. We should fight them only if they have a real problem. We should watch over them with a kindness. And yet, we have yet to make contact with them. Why? It shall be done. We will do this until our culture has developed on Mars. And yet, we have yet to meet any Mars people in real life, so... whatever. You have been chosen by Gaia and have completed the trial. From now on, please be a good partner to Gaia and create a wonderful planet. I would like to give you something called intelligence. You can create a civilization and help the world prosper by using your intelligence. Please be careful and use it wisely. If you use it improperly, you will have a much harder trial than the one you just experienced. I think we're in that harder trial just now, and I really don't want to spend the rest of the video going into any detail as to why. If you choose wisely, you will create a wonderful world. We will give you the land of Eden and accept you into our family, the Sun family. Go to Eden with Gaia. And there, we have a bird. Listen, everybody, we will begin a new age. And then, the time trans pops up. We go into the unknown. And with that, we have beaten E.V.O, the search for Eden. So, this game, how is it? It's not bad. I mean, you do get to change into a whole bunch of creatures throughout the game. You have boss fights with creatures that seem out of this world, because we now know that they are. And apparently, you get to see the world kind of as it aged through the millions of years before it became populated and dominated by human beings. And this wasn't too bad. I got used to the gameplay very quickly. Thankfully, the gameplay wasn't absolutely terrible. The graphics are pretty good. You can tell what stuff is. Sound and music were alright. I feel that the music could have been better again, because there are so many tracks that loop after so long. I mean, you gotta hear the best music in Chapter 1, but once you get to dry land, the music becomes more repetitive and more monotonous. And that's why when I did my 20-minute farming sessions in between videos, I listened to a YouTube playlist worth of music instead. But playing through the game, aside from that, it wasn't too bad. this is definitely recommended. It's not the best thing. It's not like the most perfect video game example of evolution, but it's probably one of the best ones. It's just that the developers had to sprinkle some Japan in because Japan. They had to sprinkle some sort of manga or anime-like plot in there just to keep it interesting. So you don't really see it really develop until chapters 4 and 5. But it does develop. So if you see this one, pick it up, give it a shot, see how you fare. So, we're kind of reaching the end of the credits here. Don't really have much to say about this one. Got through this one a little faster than I expected to. Just a little bit faster. But we did get through it. And I guess that's pretty much it. And I thought the text would stop there, but apparently it's just going to go all the way up there. But that's pretty much it. There's nothing else going on. We went to Eden. We get to shape the future of the world. And the game comes to an end. And with that, that has been Let's Play E.V.O, The Search for Eden. I guess you could play through this game again if you wanted to, just to try to beat it with a different creature other than the human, but it's a lot easier if you do, and it's a little more interesting if you don't. I forgot to throw that detail in there too. So that has been Let's Play E.V.O, The Search for Eden. Hopefully I'll be back with another Let's Play. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be bad, maybe it'll be somewhere in between, who knows. Hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did. And until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, thanks for watching, and see you guys later! You know, I should probably talk about more of the story now that I think about it. The story is okay, but it feels like it's just barely there. Like, again, as I said earlier, the story doesn't really seem to evolve until chapters 4 and 5. You just kind of see bits and pieces of it here and there. But it doesn't really evolve until chapters 4 and 5. And everything that happens regarding the plot, what's causing everything to go wrong, it just kind of exists. Like, even Bullbox just kind of exists. You don't see or even hear about him until you see him at the end. Well, you do hear about the person up north, but or the creature up north, or the master up north, but it's just barely there. The game seems to focus more on gameplay and just being the best creature you can be and just making it through the story and just fighting everyone on your way up to the road to Eden. You don't really see the whole who or what is causing everything to go wrong. It's just kind of sprinkled in, and then you see more of it near the end. So I guess I should kind of mention that before I forget. Just kind of add this in as a bit of a video postscript as well. So, again, that was Let's Play E.V.O, The Search for Eden. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, thanks for watching, and see you guys later!